Hello everybody, my name is Pizza Brennan, and welcome back to something a little bit different. You guys have been requesting this from me for quite a while, and I thought since today in America, it's Thanksgiving, I thought I would do it on this special occasion. Welcome to an updated resource pack video of Blocksmithed Hybrid, my edit, Black Diamond Edition. Now you guys have been wanting this for a while. It's kind of funny actually, and I want to say thank you guys by the way. Back in early February is when I posted my first video in this exact same location of this texture pack, and you guys absolutely loved it. The texture pack belongs for the most part to Blocksmithed Hybrid. You can see his link and everything down in the description. My edit is just like my own personal little thing. It's not my own, so I don't claim any rights to a lot of these in here. There's a couple textures I made on my own, but we'll get into those in a few. But anyways, most credit goes to Blocksmithed Hybrid. Anyways, I made a video a few months ago, back in February, and I just want to say thank you guys. That actually reached over 116,000 downloads. That's a lot of people downloading a texture pack. That's actually seriously, that's insane. So thank you guys. But anyways, this is my Blocksmithed Hybrid texture pack that I've been using for a while that I finally thought I would post up on here, and you guys can download it for yourself. Link down below. Should be no complications. So let me go ahead and just jump right into it. So I want to go over the basics of Blocksmithed Hybrid first, and then we'll kind of get into the Black Diamond edit. So first off, you have over here, Blocksmithed Hybrid is a movement. It's an animated texture pack. You guys are going to want to use Optifine with this texture pack. For example, let me show you. We have Netherrack over here. You can see it kind of has a little bit of a bleed effect. If you go into video settings under Optifine and you go to quality, you have to have connected textures turned on. And I'll show you why this is very important. For example, if you turn connected textures off, I don't know how exactly this works, but some textures just don't work. For example, there's nothing going on with the Netherrack over here, and our prime example right here, as you can see, there's a Jukebox effect with this guy right here. This one will be like this, no matter if there's a CD in here or whatnot. You have to go into video settings, turn on quality, and connected textures. Doesn't matter if it's fancy or fast, whatever it may be. You just need to have this on. So for example, there's no disc inside of here. If you go ahead and punch this and put the disc in, then you can see it actually gives a little bit of an effect. So Optifine is required with this if you want to get the best use out of it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to everything. So the leaves move in this, very, very cool. No shaders, so you can see the trees, they move. It's not too headache inducing, you might think it is, but I think it adds a very, very nice texture. Grass moves as well, ferns move, flowers move. Tall flowers and saplings do not move, unfortunately, and there's a little hidden texture. There should be spiders roaming around in this, but for some reason there's not. I've yet to figure out the issue for us. I couldn't figure it out 8 months ago, and I can't figure it out now, so whoever can, you've discovered something that we haven't. Glowstone has a little pulsing effect with the items, as it does in here. Soul Sand, as you can see, actually has the crying souls, which is very terrifying. Sea Lanterns are basic. I'm pretty sure it's vanilla enchant. This as well has a pulsing effect. Pretty sure that's vanilla. And with these, as you can see, this also gives a different kind of particle effect for each. Not only does it have a smoke effect, but it also has fire around the torch here. As you can see, there's the two kind of little fire particles right there. I think it looks a lot better. Now, for furnaces, rather, when you're cooking something up in here, you can actually take things and apart from, my apologies on my words, apart from it actually showing the fire on the block itself, it also gives a little torch particles on the side. I think it looks really well. Or really good, rather, I should say. Rails also have their own little texture. This one actually pulses in and out, too, which I think looks beautiful. Beacons have a little bit of a pulse. Not sure if vanilla or not, but thought it was worth noting. Pumpkins also have a little pulse, and TNT also has, as you can see right on the top here, a little bit of a spark going on it. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump to here real fast before I get into everything else. We have the gold blocks give a little bit of a shine in the actual ore itself. We have the redstone, which gives a little, this is one of my favorites, it has a little static effect, a little electricity. Looks very sick when you're going mining, by the way. As you guys can see, all the items kind of have their own shimmer and glimmer to them. Black diamonds included, this is part of it, and they also have a very black diamond shimmer as well. The shimmer is actually semi-black. I really like that. That's part of a texture that I've actually made my own. That's the part I do claim as my own. Blocksmith made the majority of all this, including, I do claim that he, you know, made the edits for this. So really nothing in this is actually mine. Just a couple small edits. Iron block ore does not have any shimmer to it. Now, here's where we get to the actual unique items. These are really cool. So the water or all the buckets rather, I should say, actually have a flowing texture. Not sure why he did it with lava, considering if lava was flowing from a bucket and it kind of just dripped onto your hand, you'd probably burn and die. So I don't know why that's a thing, but just don't hold lava buckets at all, okay? Slime balls, this is my own little signature thing. I put my face on it, and it's got a little dripping effect. So yes, like I said back in February, I put my face on my balls, okay? Are you gonna argue with me? I don't think you're going to. Now, these are really cool ones as well. The Ender Pearl actually swivels, kind of like, I don't know, it's like an energy thing. I think it looks sick. And the eyes on these, including these here, both blink. So, you know, if that wasn't creepy enough, Ender Stars, or rather, Nether Stars, rather, Ender Stars, actually spin kind of like a spinning disc or a shuriken. I think it looks really cool. It's like something out of Sonic. This egg hatches, but unfortunately, or tries to hatch rather, but unfortunately never does. The blaze effects both have their own little particle effect. I think this one looks sick, by the way. Shears have a little clipping effect right there. Fish out of water, uncooked only, not cooked fish, will kind of act as though they're alive, which I guess they are. Now, pufferfish, this is my favorite. Watch this guy. Ready for it? He shrinks. It's so cute. Like, look at his tiny little fins. Are they called fins with pufferfish? I would assume they are. And then he grows back into his own form, which, his eyes, I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little bit of a better texture on the eyes just in vanilla Minecraft in general. He looks kind of sad. But then he looks happy down. Actually, no, he still looks sad. Look at the little shadows underneath his eyes. Oh, man, he's tired. He needs some sleep, man. Potatoes, baked potatoes only, not raw potatoes, have a little bit of a smoke effect on them, meaning they're hot. Stay away. Grab with a little glove if you can. Rotten flesh will have flies moving around. Signs actually have a writing thing on here. Now, this is also something that I don't take credit for. This is a couple 32 by textures that I did not get from myself. I did not make these, so I don't claim rights to them at all. But just some basic things. Tools are 32-bit. Just because when you pick up the sword itself, I personally like this. There's no bulk to it, but I like having the fact that, you know, there's a kind of... I don't know. I like it, personally. And by the way, you guys can see over here, I have yet to get this fixed, but I'm going to soon. The actual base texture of this is, as you can see for the water, is very dark. But if you look at the texture over here, you guys can see it's also very dark. I'm also running Lively Default with my texture pack on together, but I don't have permission to give Lively Default as my own thing, which is fine. So if you guys want to have like these beautiful color skies and all the beautiful green grass, download Lively Default, as you can see right here, underneath the Black Diamond resource pack, so that way you have the skies and you've got all my effects on it. I think it's a very good combination, and really, if you're playing without Lively Default on Minecraft, you should really install it. It's just amazing. And then over here, that's pretty much it. So now, moving on to the other stuff, fire is also... It finally took 8 months. But the sapling finally grew. That is fantastic. You know what? That's amazing. That's fantastic. Now I guess you can see the leaves even up close right here. You can see the hatching egg in my hand. Fire is also a 32-bit texture. Looks really good. Now we also have alteration on the mobs. So chickens, these are not different types of chickens. They will randomly spawn in different colors. They don't mean anything. They're not different in any way. They're just different colored chickens. Same thing with the pigs and pretty much every single mob in the game. Zombies also have a Herobrine alteration. This is pure Herobrine himself, but some zombies will just have like Herobrine eyes and maybe a couple other things to make them look cool. And over here, you guys can kind of see this is the Black Diamond stuff, and welcome to the main point of this video, the actual Black Diamond edit. So these are the stuff that I've made on my own, my own changes, although like I said before, the edit stuff is mostly going to Blocksmithed, so I'm not going to take credit for this, even though I did change the color on it. Still just not worth it. So we changed the Black Diamond for the horse armor to give a little bit of purple, obviously, because you know, everything related to black diamonds or just diamonds in this is changed to black, which looks really good. And by the way, this Black Diamond horse armor looks really sick on like dark colored horses. So if you put it on him, for example, look at how sleek that looks. It looks really damn good in my opinion. It looks very royal, very like majestic, pure, mainly because of the purple hue on it. And I gave it the purple hue on there because black diamonds, when you have them enchanted, has a purplish hue as well with the armor. As you can see right here, this is what it looks like without any enchants, and this is what it looks like with enchants. Side-by-side comparison, I think it looks pretty good. And we'll get into the HUD effects in a second. But also, if you take a look at the diamond horse armor on something like a caramel-colored horse, it still looks pretty good. It's a little off in my opinion, but I still think it makes the horse look pretty badass. And if we come over here, like I said, this is what the textures look like with the hue. I think it looks amazing. Black combined with purple. Changed up the enchant table a little bit as well, since you need a diamond with this. Mainly just made the red darker, as well as changing up the corner so it's not like the light bluish teal, whatever the diamond color is. And that's pretty much it. And also on here, you guys can see down below, I have a little thing here. I changed the actual armor pieces because if you're going to be carrying black diamond armor, you should probably have like actual black diamond armor pieces. And you can see it's a little bit grayed out if you don't have anything. That was a small change I made last second, as well as the XP bar is also, this is one of my favorite things. This looks just sharp, you know what I mean? It's bright white with black right there. I can actually go ahead and change my video settings up larger. You guys can see it in its full form, and that's pretty much it. Kind of going through here. Again, most credit goes to Blocksmithed Hybrid. I don't take credit for any of this. Really, like, all this right here, aside from the little shimmer on the diamond, that's the only part I can take credit for. Everything else, I give rightful respect to the owners. The only reason I'm distributing this under my own pack is because you guys have been requesting for it. I'm not saying I made it, so please don't think that I did. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little showcase. Hopefully you download it and enjoy it. I think it's fantastic. And if I make any more small alterations to it, I'll probably just edit the source file down below, not have to make a new video about it. But yeah, if you guys ever see me using a new texture pack, more than likely it'll be built off of this, since I just prefer black diamonds in general. And by the way, for those that might not be wondering why I'm using black diamonds and may not be a fan of my channel, I do a black diamond skyblock series, at least while I'm recording this, and I thought, you know, I'd change up my actual texture pack based on it, so I thought it was pretty cute. But anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys download it. If I make any changes or fix any bugs, you guys can leave down in the comments, by the way. If I mess anything up, I'll just hotfix it right away, and you guys can re-download it. But yeah, take care, guys, and I'll catch you back next time. Ciao!